அவங்க இப்போ தான் கோமாவே இருப்பாங்க போல், கொஞ்சம் ஆட்டிடியூடாக இருப்பாங்க போல் அப்படின்ற ஒரு சின்ன கருத்து வந்து மக்களுக்கு அப்பப்போ தோணும். நீங்கள் அவங்க கூடயே ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க, 10 இயர்ஸாக ஃப்ரெண்டாக இருக்கீங்க, அவங்க அப்படி தானா?
So, she's human, no? See, I'm not a doctor as per se, but I'm just like you. Because of my last daughter, I literally left my entire family. Our young girls as 21, 22, they are earning like 5 to 10 lakhs every month. I don't want you to be my worker forever. Because if you become my worker forever, you cannot deny the fact that whatever you think also the man is more powerful than you.
நயன் ஸ்கின்ஸ் லான்ச் பண்ணுறாங்க. அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் போஸ்ட் வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் ஓகே நயன்தாரா விக்னேஷ் சிவன் இருக்காங்க, கூட யாரையா இவங்களை எங்கேயோ பார்த்த மாதிரி இருக்கே, ஒருவேளை இவங்க வந்து நயன்தாராவோட அத்தை பொண்ணாக இருப்பாங்களோ, இல்லை இவங்க விக்னேஷ் சிவனோட சிஸ்டர்டா அப்படின்னு நமக்குள்ள நிறைய டாக் போச்சு. சரி ஓகே யார் இவங்க அப்படின்னு பார்க்கும்போது தான் வந்து வெரி சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல் யங் விமன் ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர் அப்படின்றது தெரிய வந்தது. இவங்களை எப்படிடா மிஸ் பண்ணோம் நம்ம இவ்வளோ நாள் பார்க்காம அப்படின்னு சொல்லி தான் அவங்க கூட தான் இப்போ நம்ம எக்ஸ்க்ளூசிவாக பேச போகிறோம். நம்ம கூட daisymorgan இருக்காங்க. வணக்கம்.
வணக்கம்.
எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நல்லா இருக்கேன்.
ஸோ வெல்கம் டு இந்தியா. ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியாக இருக்குது பார்க்கும்போது. அண்ட் உங்கள் ஸ்டோரி படிக்கும் போது தான் வந்து வா இவ்வளோ எஸ்பைரிங்காக இருக்காங்களா, 4 குழந்தைக்கு அம்மாவா, எப்படிடா இவங்க எல்லா ஃபீல்ட்லேயும் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்காங்களே அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஒரு மாதிரி ஹாப்பியாக இருந்தது, இன்ஸ்பைரிங்காக இருந்தது. ஸோ எங்களுக்கு நயன் ஸ்கின்ஸ் பற்றி தெரியும், நிறைய பேர் பார்த்தோம், நிறைய பேர் யூஸ் பண்ணி ரிவ்யூ கொடுக்க ஆரம்பித்தாங்க. ஸோ நீங்கள் ஒன் ஆஃப் த பில்லர் ஆஃப் நயன் ஸ்கின். எங்களுக்கு இந்த கொலாபரேஷன் எப்படி மேம் நடந்தது? நயன்தாரா மேம் உங்களை அப்ரோச் பண்ணாங்களா? இந்த பிளான் எப்போலேருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சு?
So we have been friends for a very long time, almost 10 years now. And it was only strictly relationship, friendship. But 20 years ago already I started my skincare business, skincare line, because I was always having a lot of acne issues. நிறைய ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருந்தது. ஸோ அவங்க வந்து எப்போதுமே நான் சொல்வேன் அவங்கக்கிட்ட, I have this, that, இந்த க்ரீம் நல்லா செய்யுது, அந்த க்ரீம் நல்லா செய்யுது. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி போய் I started skincare under another company name called Dr. Morgan International, which is doing very well still. So over time I was like telling her, because you see, despite how flawless your skin is, we need maintenance.
Yeah.
So we used to talk a lot about it, and we decided that there is a vision, and her vision was also that. My vision has always been that. Being such, we felt that we had a very perfect team where Vicky, who is like a brother for me, he had a lot of ideas, business ideas. He's very good at it. He's talented in that way, and his connections, plus my experience over the years of what is good, what will not be good. See, I'm not a doctor as per se, but I'm just like you. Ella problemo, we have come across all these acne issues, from teenage onwards, it's been happening.
True.
So we want a solution for people. Everyone can't just go to an aesthetic doctor. We can go to the aesthetic doctor once, but subsequently you require a daily maintenance. When we go out in the sun or whatever, you require daily maintenance. So we all had the same vision, a long term, where we wanted to give back to people who are facing issues. Every one of us are facing that, and that's why we collaborated together. And it took us many years. It was a different name. It started with a different name. It started with a different bottle. It started with a different formula even. And then we started to go with what would be necessary for Indian skin specifically. And that's when we curated Nine Skin. And when it came to departments, it's just the 3 of us. So Nayan takes care of the designing of all the bottles.
Okay.
Vicky takes care of the marketing part. He sits down specifically and speaks to all the marketing companies in India. And then I take care of formulation, distribution, diversifying the business out of India. So all of us have specific roles. We are literally working partners, and all of us have contributed a lot of effort into Nine Skin apart from our other jobs that we have. Like her acting career and his directing career. Apart from that, everyone has put in too much of effort.
நயன்தாரா மேம் வந்து ஆக்டிங்கில் இவ்வளோ வருஷம் கேரளாவில் இருக்காங்க. பட் நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 20 இயர்ஸ் பிஃபோர்லேருந்தே வந்து இந்த லைனில் ஐ மீன் ஒரு ஆண்டர்ப்ரனராக இருக்கீங்க, நிறைய பிஸ்னஸ் எடுத்து பண்ணுறீங்க. மலேசியா இருக்கட்டும், சிங்கப்பூராக இருக்கட்டும், நிறைய உங்களோட இன்ஸ்டாகிராம் போஸ்ட் எல்லாம் பார்க்கும்போது ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்காக நிறைய ஆக்டர்ஸ் கூட நீங்கள் ட்ராவல் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க ரொம்ப வருஷத்துல இருந்து இருக்கும்போது. ஸோ எங்களுக்கு உங்களை பற்றி சொல்லுங்கள் மேம், எப்போ இந்த கெரியர் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சு? ஒரு சிங்கிள் பேரண்ட்டாக இருக்கீங்க, 4 கிட்ஸ்க்கு, அதுலேயும் 2 கிட்ஸ் அடாப்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க. ஸோ ஹிஸ்ட்ரி ரொம்ப பெருசாக இருக்குது. எங்களுக்கு உங்களை பற்றி சொல்லுங்கள் மேம்.
சரி, நான் 21 இயர்ஸில் வந்து 21 இயர்ஸுக்கு வந்து நான் வந்து இந்தியாவுக்கு வந்திருக்கேன். அந்த இன்ஸ்பிரேஷன் இருந்தது, லைக் பியூட்டி லைனில் போகணுன்னு. ஏன்னா எனக்கு வந்து நிறைய பருவு அந்த மாதிரி வந்திருக்கு. ஸோ அதுக்கு ஒரு சொல்யூஷன் எனக்கு தேவை. அண்ட் அட் தட் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் டைம் எனக்கு அவ்வளோ பணம் அந்த மாதிரி ஒன்றுமே இல்லை. ஒன்றுமே ஆக்சுவலாக இந்தியா வரும்போதே மேபி 2 lakhs தான் இருந்தது. அந்த மாதிரி தான் வந்தேன். ஸோ அட் தட் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் டைம் இந்தியா வாஸ் வெரி not developed. We didn't have electricity. I think one day 9 hours or 12 hours there won't be electricity, and I was living in Bangalore.
Okay.
And Shanaz Hussain was like the number 1 in India, and I was her student. Okay. So at that point of time, even to travel to Delhi, it takes like by train 2 days to reach there, right? And our exams are there.
Okay.
So I met Shanaz Hussain, I met her daughter, and they were so inspiring. They came up with a lot of Ayurvedic, like kajal and her own skincare product that gave me a lot of inspiration to do a skincare range eventually, but I required to study formulas.
Okay.
So over the years, I started to study formulas, but I also diversified my line into like salons. I had some spas in Bangalore and Hyderabad and Chennai. And then during the divorce, when it happened, it brought down my entire, it's like your whole world shatters. Whether is it a good divorce or a bad divorce, a divorce is a divorce. So it kind of like shattered me so much that I was brought back down to zero again. So one day I was just sitting down and I told myself like, okay, you know what, I need to start somewhere back again. I can't drown. It's either you make your life bitter or you make your life better. So I chose to be better, okay? And I started back again. I took a loan from this Chinese guy. Like literally no one was willing to give me a loan except for the Chinese guy. So I took a loan, and then I had to go back to a business that could make me very fast money. Like turnover should be fast. You see, when you do some like skincare business and all, it's a long run business, right? So I own nightclubs also. Okay. So I saw a lot of quick money in that. I managed to get a place in Singapore. I pumped in, I started to roll, and then I still did my skincare. I didn't stop it. There was no point of time அது வந்து நிப்பாட்டியாச்சு. No. Consistent-ஆ இருக்கேன். இன்னைக்கு வரை எனக்கு நைட் கிளப்ஸ் தான் இருக்கும்.
Okay.
Like in Singapore I've got 6 nightclubs. In Malaysia I've got 2. It's still running.
Okay.
At the same time I'm doing skincare. So these are my 2 core businesses that has been there from like what, 15 years, and further 15 years in total.
15 இயர்ஸாக 2 பிஸ்னஸ், அது இல்லாமல் கிட்ஸு, அது இல்லாமல் நமக்குன்னு ஒரு மீ டைம் அப்படின்றது கிடைக்குதா? எல்லாத்தையும் பார்த்துட்டு நான் கொஞ்சம் ரிலாக்ஸ் ஆகணும், என்ன கொஞ்ச நேரம் காம் பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கு அந்த மீ டைம் கிடைக்குதா?
I think the happiness and the calmness I get is from my children.
Okay.
That is the best valued time I have. And apart from that, I would say that I've got beautiful friends. Okay. Amazing friends who like, so I had to move to Malaysia because of my last daughter, where she's a Malaysian and I was adopting her. Okay. So one of the rule criteria was I had to be in Malaysia, and that was during COVID.
Okay.
So I literally left my entire family and went to Malaysia. I had no friends. I don't know the language. I don't even know the places.
Yeah.
No clue. All I know is I need to get an adoption done for my daughter. I need to give her the best life. And I got to, after the adoption, I decided, okay, I'll go back. And at that point of time, it was COVID. And I had to leave my elder 2 daughters to settle the younger 2. And the sweetest part is, the elder 2 was so understanding, and they were like, okay, mommy, I know we have to let you go and do the stuff for our sister. So just go and do it. The most beautiful thing, I think the most successful thing I've ever done was to bring up beautiful children who who's got such a big heart.
True.
More than the kind of businesses that I'm running successfully, I think this is my success. So I always believe that nothing's impossible.
True.
You put your mind to it, you put your head to it, you manifest, you go for it. There's no looking back. And I think that is what I've done, and that's what I've been doing for many women out there by, if you see my articles previously, young girls as 21, 22, they are earning like 5 to 10 lakhs every month. Purely out of the motivation I've given them. I've given them to believe in yourself, know your worth. உங்களோட worth உங்களுக்கு தான் தெரியும். Correct? If you think your worth is only like this, you will be like this. If you think your worth is like that, you, even if you're not there, you will reach up there eventually.
True.
It takes time. Yes. Don't ever settle for something lesser.
Yes.
That is my belief, and that is what I always input to everyone around me, including my staff. I always tell them, you cannot be my worker forever.
True.
I don't want you to be my worker forever. Because if you become my worker forever, that means I'm a bad boss. I've not let you grow. Only I am growing. So my motto is totally different. I want to see you grow, because when you grow, I'm successful.
ஸோ மீடியாவில் விமன் இருக்கிறது வந்து அதுவும் ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஸ், பிஸ்னஸ் விமனாக, ப்ரொடியூசர்ஸாக, டிரெக்டர்ஸே இப்போ தான் நிறைய விமன் டிரெக்டர்ஸ் வராங்க. அது மாதிரி ப்ரொடியூசர்ஸ், ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஸ், பிஸ்னஸ் விமன்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப கம்மி. என்னால் சக்ஸஸ் பண்ணுறது வந்து கஷ்டம் அப்படின்றது தான் வந்து இப்போ வரைக்குமே நிறைய பேர் சொல்கிறாங்க. ஸோ நீங்கள் வந்து அங்கே ஒரு நைட் கிளப் வச்சு ரன் பண்ணுறாங்க, ஒரு விமன் ரன் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா அதுக்கும் நிறைய ட்ரபிள்ஸ் வரும், ஃபேஸ் பண்ணணும், பிஸ்னஸும் ஃபேஸ் பண்ணணும். சிங்கிளாக இருக்கும் போது இன்னும் நிறைய விதமான பிரச்சனைகள் வரும். ஸோ அதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் எப்படி ஃபேஸ் பண்ணி கொண்டுட்டு வரீங்க?
So, எனக்கு என்ன நினைக்கிறேன்னா, though we have said that they've given women independence, I don't believe in being an independent woman. அந்த மாதிரி எனக்கு அந்த independent woman அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மைண்ட் செட்டே இல்லை. Everyone needs someone. That's my thoughts. Okay, whether how strong you are, how successful you are, there's going to be a day you're going to sit down and just realize like, okay, am I alone right now?
True.
So எல்லாருக்கும் யாரா தேவை. And then again, you cannot deny the fact that whatever you think, also the man is more powerful than you. ஒரு ப்ரொடியூசர் ஆனாலும், ஒரு டைரக்டர் ஆனாலும், whatever, you like it or not, they are definitely going to be more powerful than you, some way or other. Now, once again, this is my belief. People will say, no, what she's talking. Of course, we women also can be as big. Yeah, you know, we have CM who was a lady and stuff like that. But then again, when you know practically the people, the pillars around her or whoever behind a woman is always going to be a man. We need them. You know, I can't do without them. If you tell me in my club, I would tell you that 99% of the people working for me are men. So, even though I'm a woman running a club, or even though I'm a woman running a business, I have men working for me. And I think my partners, they also get to the ground. They don't just, for lady superstar to be lady superstar, she gets to the ground.
Sure.
You know, that's how she actually climbed. And I'm so proud to be her partner. I'm so proud of her. And same goes for Vicky. You know, he gets to the ground. He sits down and literally talk to the companies. Where he could have said, hey, you know, I'm a big director. I don't need to do that. But why we do that is because we want to gain knowledge. I keep myself, where am I? The moment I step into the house, my daughter is not going to tell me, you're daisymorgan. Hi, I'm respecting you. No. They'll go like, Amma, or, you know, jump on you, cry, you know, carry. They don't care. They'll pull your hair. You just have to keep quiet. So every phase, when we step out of the room, we are a different person.
True.
Now, when I'm with my friends, I'm a total different person. I don't even talk about work. I'm literally just talking about fun.
Yeah.
When I'm back to work, I'm back to work. When I'm doing operations, we are all maybe shouting, scolding, fighting or whatever. But the moment we step out, we are normal. I think that's how you should cultivate your life. You shouldn't keep things too much into your heart. Don't get your emotions into business. We need to know how to balance.
True.
You know, like if you are my partner today, I mean, me, Vicky, you know, we might have misunderstandings during or even in future. But we know that this is just for work. We are trying to make things right, so misunderstandings may happen.
This is not going to affect the persons.
It's not going to affect our relationship, because once we step into another room, we are back to normal. So this is something that is part of life, and I feel that a lot of people should understand that how to balance your life.
ஸோ நைன் ஸ்கின்ஸோட மோட்டோ அப்படின்னு ஒன்று இருக்கோம் இல்லையா, நாங்கள் இதுதான் மக்களுக்கு கொடுக்க விரும்புகிறோம், எங்கள் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ்லேருந்து நாங்கள் இதுதான் வந்து மக்களுக்கு தர விரும்புகிறோம் அப்படின்ற ஒரு மோட்டோ இருக்கும் இல்லையா. ஸோ அதை பற்றி எங்களுக்கு சொல்லுங்க மேம். நைன் ஸ்கின்ஸ் வந்து என்ன ஆக்சுவலாக மெயின் ஃபோக்கஸ் என்ன?
When we talk about Nine Skin, our first range was all about giving you a glow, maintenance. Okay, this is our first range, and this first range came out. In fact, we wanted when we were discussing, it was a different thoughts in the beginning, and Nayan felt that we should do a maintenance range first, get reviews coming in, and know the targets of our customers to go on with the problem range to solve problems.
Okay.
Our main aim is to make sure that we give our customers the best in everything. So if you see the product, which I'll be giving it to you soon, from the ingredient is something that it's very rare. You can't get it easily anywhere in the world.
Okay.
It's curated with a nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is a method where it really seeps through into the next layer of your skin. We wanted everything to be so perfect. Even our bottles, our packaging, it's way very expensive, but we also wanted it to be very affordable. So you're getting something luxury on a very average price. So we literally bring down our profit margin so that customers benefit the best, and we are also being satisfied that we are giving back the best. So it works a two-way road, and we wanted it that manner for Nine Skin. Most importantly, for Nine Skin, we are going global.
Okay.
This is the only brand, if you notice, we literally went global within the first 2 months. And I'm very proud to say in December, we're going into Canada. Nice. We're launching in Canada. And then we're going to Sri Lanka and UAE. So these 3 countries are in the pipeline for December and January.
இப்போ இதோட டார்கெட் அண்ட் இந்த பிஸ்னஸோட ப்ரெஷரும் உங்களுக்கு இன்னொரு பக்கம் அதிகமாகும் இல்லையா. மல்டிபிள் இடத்துல நம்ம ஓப்பன் பண்ணும்போது அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி பீப்புளுக்கு நம்ம சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை பண்ண வேண்டிய அவசியங்களும் அதிகமாகும். மலேசியாவில் வந்து லான்ச் பண்ணியிருக்கும் போது வந்து நயன்தாராவோட கிளிப்பிங்ஸ் வந்து ஒன்று வைரல் ஆச்சு. நாங்கள் வந்து பர்சனலாகவே இதை கேட்கணும்னு நினச்சோம். அவங்க ட்ரெஸ் வந்து யாரோ புல் பண்ணும்போது டக்குன்னு திரும்பி பார்ப்பாங்க. அது வந்து உடனே வந்து அவங்க ரொம்ப வந்து கோவப்பட்டாங்க. அவங்க ரொம்ப வந்து அவங்க இப்போ தான் கோவமாகவே இருப்பாங்க போல், கொஞ்சம் ஆட்டிடியூடாக இருப்பாங்க போல் அப்படின்ற ஒரு சின்ன கருத்து வந்து மக்களுக்கு அப்பப்போ தோணும். நீங்கள் அவங்க கூடயே ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க, 10 இயர்ஸாக ஃப்ரெண்டாக இருக்கீங்க. அவங்க அப்படி தானா? அவங்க கொஞ்சம் கோவமாக இருப்பாங்களா, இல்லை அது பார்க்க நமக்கு அப்படி இருக்கா?
She is a very, very lovely person, okay? To get angry, you see, there will be, every one of us has got emotions.
Yeah, true.
And in fact, the person who actually stepped on a dress was it was like our people only, you know. So when she turned, it's like, yeah, already we are going into something with tension.
True.
People are waiting. We were already late for the event
And
to
it was a
start.
very big day.
And she was looking forward to like quickly go in to please everyone in the function. So when she's walking fast enough and somebody stepped, and it happened to be our own people who should be more careful, knowing that there was a long trail and we are holding it. She didn't mean to stare. She was having some thoughts in her head like, okay, I need to go up there, I need to speak. There's so many people waiting for me and we are already late, because it was raining also on that day. In that tension, just that one look became such a big thing.
Controversy.
So she's human, no?
True.
And if even she gave that look, why? You mean none of us ever got that kind of emotions before? She's a lady who has got emotions. She wanted to do something the best for her fans, and she was rushing towards it. And when one of her co-colleagues stepped on it, of course she was like, hey, what's wrong with you? You already know we are rushing and still you want to step on my dress. How if my dress tears at that moment, we're going to have another issue, right? So I think that was just an impromptu reaction when a situation was happening where we were already late. That's why even our launch timing couldn't even get on time, because on that day it was raining very heavily and we were late because of the traffic. So that was just that. But apart from that, she's a very lovely person. Her hospitality is just too good.
Okay.
She makes sure you eat, you're comfortable. Even if she's not there, she will call. She'll say, get the driver to go and seat you. She's a very loving person.
அவங்க எப்படி மேம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரோவர்ட்டா இன்ட்ரோவர்ட்டா?
She's a very introvert person. She's a very quiet person. She doesn't talk much. Her circle is small, but everyone
ரொம்ப வருஷமாவே சொல்றாங்க சர்க்கிள் வந்து ரொம்ப கம்மி, அதுவும் மீடியாவை தாண்டி தான் எனக்கு ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் அதிகம் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி தான் அவங்க நிறைய நேரங்கள்ல சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க.
Yes, she works really hard. She gives the best to every single person in her family, and in simple words, it's not easy being an actress. You lose your freedom. People don't give them
a personal space
which they want. They would want to be a normal person. They want to go out, they want to eat in any restaurant, but during that point of time somebody will come and take a photo. During that point, you see, I've gone out with her and I know the pressure she faces, because she might want to play with her child. That is the only moment that she will get, and somebody comes in, can I take a photo? So that becomes like, I have to put the child away, then I have to take a photo with you. And people don't seem to understand that it's very like once you take a photo, another person come, the whole day is spoiled. So being such, of course when we go overseas, like any actors go overseas, they tend to enjoy the most, because no one knows them. No, I'd rather go to a country where nobody knows me and I enjoy the most, and I come back and then you can take how much of photos, how much of interviews. You see, without fans also, there is no superstars, right? They know, but they also need a balance. So being such, I think not just her, every single actors do have a small circle. They only can allow to be, I think the part is they are only allowed to have a small circle in general, not just Nayanthara or Vicky. I think everyone per se, because their work is such.
ஸோ ஷீ அவார்ட்ஸோட பிக்சர் வந்து 2022 ஷீ அவார்ட் ரிசீவ் பண்ணது போய் இந்த இயர் வந்து அவார்ட் கொடுக்குறீங்க இப்போது. ஸோ அந்த எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் வந்து உங்களுக்கு எப்படி மேம் இருந்தது? இந்த அவார்ட்ஸ் கொடுக்கும் போதும் வாங்கும் போதும் வந்து நம்மளை ஒரு டைம் ஸ்டாப் பண்ணி, ஓகே நம்ம இவ்வளோ பண்ணியிருக்கோம்ல, நம்ம இவ்வளோ குடுகுடுன்னு ஓடி வந்துட்டோம், இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல நிற்கிறோம் அப்படின்னும் போது ஒரு ஃபீல் இருக்கும் இல்லையா? ஸோ அதை பற்றி சொல்லுங்கள் மேம்.
When the founder, she contacted me and told me, this year you're going to give an award. I was like, oh, okay, I got promoted now. எனக்கு ஒரு ப்ரொமோஷன் வந்திருக்குல்ல. தென் நான் நினச்சேன், வா ஓகே, அப்போ தான் இந்த திங்க் ப்ராசஸ் வரும். ஓ ஓகே டேசி, நீ இவ்வளோ செஞ்சுருக்க, இப்போ வந்து you're giving out an award, so you have reached within 1 year.
You are an icon now.
Yeah, now I've become an icon for many other women. So now, since I've reached to giving out an award, so next year what is it going to be? ஒன்னோட ப்ரொமோஷன் வரணுமே, அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கோலும் இருக்கும். So I was thinking, okay, by next year, since we are going international, I have to reach at least into the US market, Forbes or something. So the goal increases, it doesn't decrease. So more pressure goes into my head now. Okay, now is she next to be, something bigger. So that's how human are made. You can call me greedy, but I think it's a goal. And so
there is nothing wrong being greedy too.
It's absolutely nothing wrong being greedy, but to people there's always two ways to look at it. And I always tell them one thing, we can all grow together. It's whether you want to hold on to my hand, but if you're holding on to my hand, it's not going to be an easy ride. I'm tough. So to deal with somebody tough, you need to be tough. Nothing came easy in my life. It's not as if I was given so much money to start, or my father or mother gave me anything. No, nothing came from my parents. Nothing came from my ex. This is my hard work.
ஆல்ரெடி இப்போ பியூட்டி லைனில் ஒரு சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லான எண்ணம் பதிச்சாச்சு, அண்ட் நைட் கிளப்ஸ் மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் பிஸ்னஸும் பண்ணிட்டுருக்கீங்க. அடுத்து எனக்கு இந்த பிஸ்னஸ் பண்ணணும்னு ஒரு ஆசை இருக்குது, இந்த லைனில் நான் வந்து அடுத்த பிஸ்னஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம், அந்த மாதிரி எண்ணங்கள் ஏதாவது இருக்கா?
So OEM is something that we will be looking into in future. Our factory, we were looking into OEM. That means like probably manufacturing for hotels,
Okay.
our skincare products, for saloons, and for other companies who want good products. We actually can formulate. We have our own in-house chemists. We have interesting formulas that we can have young entrepreneurs who want to start their own skincare brand. Yeah. So that is my vision, to bring it to another level where India manufactures and sells it to the world.
Great.
Because Ayurvedic and the kind of formula that we have got in India, it's good,
True.
which they can't get. So certain ingredients that you find in India, you can't get it anywhere else because it's so pure. The plantation here is so good. Like we get certain things from even the Himalayas, certain plants and all that grows naturally. So US, Canada and all, they don't get all of this that we can actually formulate and do OEM for them. So I think that's the next step that I'm going to go into, to a bigger game where since our factory can manufacture, why not go in for the next step? Yeah.
ஸோ சிங்கப்பூர், மலேசியா, இந்தியா எல்லா இடத்துலையுமே வந்து சர்வைவ் பண்ணி வாழ்ந்து ஒரு சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லான ஒரு பிஸ்னஸும் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டீங்க. Where you feel your home?
Seriously, I always want to retire in India. I love India. எனக்கு வந்து இந்தியா ரொம்ப ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். கோவாவில் வந்து தாய்லாந்து மாதிரி இருக்கு. அப்புறம் ஹிமாலயஸ் மணாலி போனேன், அங்கே வந்து சுவிட்சர்லாந்து மாதிரி இருந்தது. And then we have Bangalore. Bangalore வந்து Singapore, exactly like Singapore, I feel. Okay. And then we have Mumbai. Mumbai is really busy and very high class. I feel as if something like I'm in New York or something like that, with all the high fashion style. And Chennai, the food is so amazing. South India is here. All the temples are here. So I really feel India in this part. So everywhere, every state in India have a different feel of different countries around the world.
Okay.
So of course I would want India, the education system, everything is perfect. But I'm giving myself a bit of time. I'm looking at about 5 years and I will move to India. India is somewhere that I always wanted to retire.
Great.
Yeah,
And
I mean
we are
not
very
retire,
welcome.
not really retire. I will retire the day I expire. But this is my motherland no matter what. Even though I'm born in Singapore, I only can do curries. I can't do pastas. So India is definitely the place I'm going to retire. Like be here.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you for the beautiful time, ma'am. உங்கள் பிஸி ஸ்கெடியூலில் அண்ட் இப்போ நீங்கள் பேசிகிட்டு இருக்கும் போதே கடன்னு நிறைய விஷயங்கள் புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு எனக்கு ஒரு மோட்டிவேஷன் கிளாஸ் மாதிரி இருந்தது.
Oh, that's good. நல்ல விஷயம் தான். So who knows, you might be a next businesswoman. You might be owning this entire TV station next.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
All the very best and Merry Christmas too. So இது Christmas month உங்களுக்கும் அந்த celebration.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And this is something for you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, thank you so much.
I hope you like it.
Sure. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome. Nice meeting you all. And good luck.
Thank you.